Good evening. We begin tonight with a recent surge in cycling accidents that's led many bikers to call for big changes on Austin's roads. Tonight, hundreds of cyclists are making their way from City Hall to the state capitol, all to raise awareness about their rights on the road. KXAN's Cyclists joins us live with more this evening. Hi, Jackie.
Good evening, Shannon. If these cyclists were trying to show strength in numbers, they definitely accomplished their goal out here at the Capitol tonight. All this pathway up to the South Steps was packed with bicycles. They had their lights on. The question now is, will lawmakers take notice? Each downward shift of these bike pedals is a push for change.
And take my bike to work every day. I feel like I'm in very grave danger almost every single time I get on my bike.
Cyclist Rick Ford knows how a leisurely bike ride can end in tragedy. His good friend Andrew Runciman was riding his bike on South Lamar last April when he was struck and killed by a hit-and-run driver.
We don't really know the state of mind of the driver that hit him, but I feel like there's definitely a chance. You know, if there was bike lanes in place, then he would have been in it. I know that. And so he may very well still be here today.
Austin has already seen 12 accidents between cars and cyclists this year. This past weekend, a cyclist was struck and killed on Loop 360. It's a problem that continues growing as Austin's population surges. Take the North Lamar corridor. 38,000 vehicles travel through here a day. And there are few crosswalks and no bike lanes.
There's just a lot of things here. There's people on foot, there's bikes, there's buses, and they run into each other.
Henley is hoping more than $34 million in bond money will be spent on sidewalks, bike lanes, pedestrian improvements, and street reconstruction in the area.
When people get hit up here, it's usually somebody from the area that hits them. So even us knowing how congested it is, it's just that dangerous to keep up.
For Ford, there's no bringing back his beloved friend. His focus now is challenging the public to look at this issue differently.
It's like cyclists against drivers, and it really shouldn't be that way. It should be people, we're all people, you know. I'm not a cyclist, I'm a person trying to get somewhere.
There were rumors swirling earlier this evening that these cyclists would not get a police escort here to the Capitol because they didn't fill out necessary paperwork. Shannon, that is not true. Austin police officers did make sure these cyclists got here safely, even shutting down parts of South Congress and 11th Street here behind me. All of these streets are now back open. Reporting live at the Capitol, Cyclists, KXAN News.